Theatre has existed for thousands of years in many different forms. Some plays contained only spoken dialogue, others contained song, others still were silent, with only music to fill the void. Those three once had a little baby, and now theatre plays can contain both song and dialogue. Knowing this, in the time when opera was becoming more popular than ever in the 1800s, a part French, part German evil genius named Jacques Offenbach decided it was time to let it have a new and modern twist. One that would be like opera, but silly and often scandalous. It was to become a tremendous success, with plays often centering around miscommunication, destroying the norms of class and gender, and a whole lot of conveniently timed coincidences. This new form of opera was named Operetta, and it drew crowds in the tens of thousands.
Et voila! I deceived your father about your registered status.
So that's why I lack delicacy. I'm a boy. Take the blood! I have no son. Madame, you know my son.
I know your son quite well.
Then why do you say that I have no son?
Sometimes one believes that one has a son, but one hasn't got one.
Never! Whenever one believes one has a son, one has one.
Not always. For example, my lord, let's suppose that my daughter...
You don't have a daughter!
Other writers soon joined in, and even famous musicians such as Johann Strauss wanted a piece of the pie. And so, it came to be that some of the most annoyingly famous songs were created. Not as standalone songs, but as part of musical theatre. And while the absolute scandalous dance moves of these ladies existed prior to the song, Offenbach's musical score to the dance has become the most well-known version since it was added to the operetta Orpheus in the Underworld. And who could forget this absolute banger of a classic that has made it into the mainstream culture?
I am the very model of a modern nature general. I've information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England and I quote the fights historical from Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical.
I'm very well acquainted too with matters mathematical. The magic mineral. About binomial theorem. I'm teeming with a lot of news.
Many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. In short, operetta is a fun, younger love child between opera and theatre, combining song with spoken word to make it actually comprehensible, while it pokes fun at royalty and established convention. Plus, it comes in many localized languages, so there's not always a need to learn French, German, or Italian to enjoy the show.
Maybe I should have a little kiss. I'm sure that it would be bliss.
Many performances of these great classic operettas can be found online. Writers born and deceased in the 1800s can't exactly hold a lot of modern copyright. So, for an introduction, YouTube can be a great resource on finding all sorts of full operettas. Speaking from experience, however, witnessing these plays happen right before you is an experience of its own. And even now, operettas are performed in quite some places with the same passion and joy as they ever were. Because quite honestly, the themes and the comedy, they still hold up perfectly fine, even in a modern day. And one of the best parts is, the scripts don't contain a lot of details. Nothing about how characters are supposed to look, what sort of costumes they wear, what the time setting is, and while some productions will wear the fancy dress of the 1800s and 1900s, performers can and will decide to go with whatever seems the most sensible or risible at the time. So make sure to get off your seat and into the seat of a local theatre perhaps. Or enjoy them from the comfort of your own home. I'm not dictating your life. But maybe you too can be made to chuckle from the joys and jests from centuries past.